Okay, let's get going. Studio 47. This is going to be a little video of a friend of mine. I'm going to call it Harry the Indian. And Harry was a character. He was an engineer at CW. And different culture, different from a different culture, and different. I'd just like to describe the way Harry operated and everything. I liked Harry. Harry was a good guy, a lot of fun and everything. Americanized and all. But going back to where he came from and everything. Harry, professional, educated, he advertised for his wife. Advertised. You're educated in India, you don't just fall in love or something, you advertise for your wife. So that was the situation. Now he's here and he's working, and just to describe some of the things about Harry. On April Fool's Day, that was a great day for Harry. He loved the trick and everything, and then the main guy that would work in that building directly under Harry and all, he'd fall for Harry's tricks all the time, every year. April Fool, you'd think he wouldn't catch on to it. No, I realize today's April 1st. He'd fall for those tricks all the time. Harry would call him, tell him he's waiting for him at broke down, pick me up, all kind of stuff. Send him to Home Depot with stuff like different things to the store for 29-cent oil. 29. Can you imagine? Oil for 29 cents. Tell them that it's on sale for 29 cents. It goes there. The person waiting on him says to him, "Are you crazy? 29 cents? You know, a quart." Stuff like that. Harry was good at it. He'd do that all the time. Now, besides working, he worked at Domino's Pizza in the evenings, delivering pizzas, and I mean, made a good dollar at it. He worked, went out, struggled, and hustled, and he was something. But I'm gonna just run a little clip here, and then a couple of pictures or something, just to show you a little bit of the culture, and then we'll come back and kick it around. So that's the deal right now. Okay, I'm gonna run the clip, and I want you to, the first is a little video clip, and I want you to pay attention right away to the lady in the pink crossing the tracks, and how if you stumbled or something, pay attention to that. And then after that, a bunch of little clips of how the amount of people and all, the population, how they overload things and all, and bathing. And I'm not saying that this is the way everyone bathes, but this is like a public bathing in a river or whatever. I don't know. And this is what we have to compete with. You know, a lot of work and everything goes to India and all, and this is what we have to compete with. So there's the clip, a group of maybe about 15 pictures or so, and then I'll get back. Oh my God.
Grapes are growing on trees, but this kid could do it for us. Sure, he's green, but that's where I come in. I take this raw clay and I make like Michelangelo. I got a few years on him, so I got a lot to teach him. It's like my mission. Listen, Frank, Tuesday night, me and my brother Nick are gonna knock over Fixer's jewelry store over on Frenchtown Road. Around midnight, you in or what?
Don't know, my dad wants me home by 11.
Tell him we're rehearsing. I figure your cut will be 150, maybe 2. He's a good kid. He just needs a little, you know, guidance.
That jog your memory?
Frankie, you're driving Tommy's car. You got no license. It's 1 block from where they hit Fixless.
We got Tommy and his brother. They already gave you up, numbnuts.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Have it your way.
How old are you?
16, Your Honor.
I'm letting you off with a warning. I suggest you get yourself a new set of friends. Now get out of here.
Frankie, sing good.
Kid's a singer.
A good singer. And getting better.
Then he ought to be great by the time you get out. 6 months.
Oh, Earth Angel, the one I adore, love you forever.
Okay, now I'm going to tell a story of Harry. I would presume that he came from that type of environment. A lot of people, big population and all, and okay, he's over here, he's an engineer, he's married. He's married to a doctor, a woman that's a doctor. And she is in Buffalo, up around Niagara Falls, I guess, doing her internship. And Harry on the weekends was running to Buffalo every weekend. That was the deal. He worked all week, the weekends, Buffalo. And they eventually had one little girl and all, and not dumb people. In the pictures you see the colors, all the colors of their clothing and all, very colorful and all. And one other thing that Harry told me about, that we have the multiplication table, 12 times table. They teach the children to the 24 times table. To the 24 times that table. So if you were educated, you know, they're smart people. And a lot of work is going over there. So tell me, okay, Harry's going to Buffalo all the time and everything and all. And eventually it didn't work out. It didn't work out. And, you know, advertising for your wife or whatever, they had a baby girl, but it didn't work out. So, anyway, Harry goes on vacation. And I get a phone call. I wanted to tell this little story. I get a phone call on a Saturday. I'm working, and Harry's on the West Coast. He went on vacation. And the guards from the guard shack, by people, Mike, who treat me, the guards were not good to me and everything, and they call me and they said, Skip, you got a phone call, Harry Shaw calling you from California. So I answered the phone. Here's what Harry said to me. Skip, listen very carefully. Here's what he wants me to do. Go to his house in Jamesburg. Go around the back of the house. There's a cinder block there. Take the cinder block, get on the cinder block, and you're going to climb it through the window. And you'll be in the bathroom. And then come out of the bathroom, make a right, you'll be in the telephone, and call me at this number. Very important. I'm on my way to Jamesburg. I go there, neighbors looking, what's going on or what. No, I'm not robbing nothing. I got the orders from Harry to do this for him. So I climb, I get the block, cinder block, the window's open. I climb in the window, I'm in the house. I make the right. No furniture. Very little, just sticks of furniture that he had picked up from where we worked, I guess. And well, maybe he slept on the floor. I don't know what he did. And I made the call. What he wanted, he wanted his passport. He wanted to go to I don't know, Mexico or whatever from where he was. So that just gives you the idea of what some of the things, you know. So, okay, he decides to go to India. Now he's back from the vacation or what. I don't remember the time frames and anything. And he's working at CW. He's delivering from pizzas from Domino's and everything, and hustling and all in life. And he had stomach problems, and he had a relative, I guess, that was a pharmacist, and he was doctoring himself, and the pharmacist would take care of him, you know. So for his mother's sake or whatever, he goes to India on vacation. I'll see you in 2 weeks or whatever when he gets back. He goes to India. He has an attack. And now he's in a remote location. Remote. No doctor. By the time they got him to a hospital or whatever, his stomach had blown up like a balloon, like a pregnant woman. He had a heart attack. And our boss, the maintenance, called us all together at lunchtime. Got some bad news to tell you guys. Harry Shaw passed away in India. Done. Finished. And Harry was, like I said, a lot of fun, and I considered him a pretty good friend. Pretty good friend. He was a decent sort of guy. Passed away at an early age, young, real young. And I missed Harry, you know, for a long time. It was a shock to me. Now, Harry liked to fool around with the stock market. And he talked me into it. Well, where we invested was right in the company we were working for, but right at the wrong time. At the wrong time. They had come up with a new drug. It was going to go all away and everything, and we invested, and I guess I lost about 16K. But with Harry's advice and all, right at the wrong time. Now the company isn't even there. The drugs start killing people, or people started dying, and that was it. So, Harry the Indian story. Take care.